Every single one of us receives the exact same resource every day, yet very few understand how to measure it. Time constantly moves forward. You can always make more money. You can replace a broken computer, buy another car, or acquire new knowledge. But once a minute is spent, it cannot be repurchased. You cannot go backward and recover yesterday. We can study family history, examine genetics, and look at health patterns, but no one has a guaranteed expiration date. Your professors don't know, your family doesn't know, and you don't know exactly how many years you have remaining. Because our total supply is a complete mystery, we shouldn't live as though tomorrow is guaranteed. Every passing second functions as the strict, fundamental measurement of your entire life. This sphere represents a single day. It breaks down into exactly 24 hours, 1,440 minutes, and finally, 86,400 seconds. Every night, those 86,400 seconds drop off the clock and are gone permanently. This inescapable math means we have to be completely intentional with the allocation we receive today. When Wednesday becomes Thursday, Wednesday is history. Your education operates within a specific, tightly bound academic schedule. Each course functions as its own finite container of time. This visualization shows an 8-week academic cycle. That's 56 days, represented here as one giant block of 1,344 total hours. But you don't have all those hours exclusively for this class. Sleep, work, transportation, meals, and personal responsibilities consume the vast majority of that block. Success in this course requires you to aggressively protect and allocate the tiny, fragile sliver of free hours that actually remains. Let's look at your discussion questions. You know from your syllabus that your initial discussion post is due on Thursday. That deadline is a hard structural element of the course. If Thursday arrives and you tell yourself you will just do it tomorrow, tomorrow is Friday. The deadline has already passed, and you will lose the points associated with that requirement. This is an important distinction. These activities are built from specific instructional material, research, and experience. Missing the deadline means missing the opportunity to engage with those concepts and demonstrate your understanding. The academic system has no mechanism to transfer unused hours from yesterday into today. You cannot go backward in time to recreate that moment once it has passed. One of the biggest mistakes students make is waiting for the perfect time to do their work. There is no perfect time. You have to create it out of the margins of your day. If you have 30 minutes in the morning, use it. An hour at lunch? Use it. 30 minutes of focused work today mathematically defeats 3 hours of panic on the day an assignment is due. We also have to look at the tools you have available. Your coursework is sitting inside your learning management system, in the cloud, and in your email. You have digital calendars, mobile notifications, and automated reminders constantly running. The days of saying, "My dog ate my homework," are over. Technology has made education incredibly accessible, but it has also made it effortless to track your responsibilities. When you have this much digital access, claiming you didn't see the announcement or thought it was due tomorrow is no longer a valid explanation. It is simply a deliberate behavioral choice. Many students will point out that they have a job, a family, or demanding schedules, and while those things are true, you are not the only person with responsibilities. Many of your classmates are managing heavy obligations that you will never even see. Life happens, and unexpected emergencies do occur, but there is a sharp difference between an unavoidable circumstance and a consistent pattern of failing to manage the time you have. As your professor, I can provide instructional materials, explain concepts, and remind you about deadlines, but ultimately, I cannot manage your time for you. You didn't make this commitment simply to me. You made it to yourself because you wanted these skills. You have to make the decision to read the chapter and submit the work. That accountability belongs entirely to you. Don't just look at your syllabus once. Use it as your daily battle plan. Map out exactly what is due, when the responses are scheduled, and what resources you need. Never wait for the deadline to arrive. Look at your assignments and work backward from that date. Break the work into smaller pieces, allocate your time, and execute the plan. Because when that deadline hits, the clock does not care about your intentions, your busy schedule, or your excuses. The clock only measures action. You are investing your time and energy into your future. Protect that investment. Make a plan, stay engaged, and do the work. Because once that moment passes, it's gone.